It's G.T.O podcast episode 8, and we're still trying to find a mate. My name's Marc Anthony Davis.
I'm Sam Walker.
And today we have a great podcast lined up for you, so stay tuned. Don't just watch for the 3 minutes and 54 seconds that you will. We're gonna talk about Comic-Con. We're gonna talk about some breaking news stories. We're gonna talk about our daily lives, how it feels to be such great people, especially my great self. So let's kick it off. What have you been doing lately?
Well, you know, it's summer, so there's not a whole lot to do because people are out of town.
I know you're not gonna answer this question because I ask this question like almost every week because I think it is a good question, but I think you're copping out. I think you got something to hide, really. So this podcast is not only for like views or anything; it's for self-advertisement. I'm trying to lose my virginity, Sam. I think you're trying to do the same. So let's make ourselves look appealing. So talk about your maybe not talk about the child trafficking stuff. Maybe more about the cool stuff you do, like the drug trafficking. So lay it on us. What have you been doing? Tell you. Come on, I know you've been doing cool stuff.
I've mostly just been playing Far Cry 4. I've been walking a lot more recently.
For Pokemon?
Sometimes with Pokemon, sometimes without.
Alright, that's good.
So, the reason we're doing this so early is I've got stuff to do tomorrow around the time we would normally be recording, so...
Like what, huh?
Super Smash Brothers tournament.
Where?
At my church.
Oh, for playing for Jesus, smashing for Jesus. Oh, who are you gonna be maining? Or are you gonna be like Game & Watch? Right?
No. I think it's SSB4, so depending on if they have all the DLC, probably Ryu.
Oh, I haven't played the new one yet. I don't know anyone that has a Wii U and Smash Brothers.
Henry does.
Like I said, I don't know anyone who has a Wii U and Smash Brothers. Yeah. Is that all? I know you've been doing cool stuff, right? You got anything else?
Schedules came out for school this week. So
anything notable?
I didn't get mine because I don't.
It's on Power School.
I can't get into Power School.
Why?
I don't know. Someone said you could only get in with the app, so...
No, that's not true. I went on with the website.
This week?
Yeah, this week, and I checked my stuff.
I have no idea.
And I have to sort out some stuff because I have Art 1, and I don't want to do Art 1. I want Media Arts so I can learn to do Photoshop for this channel. Because, think about it. As I do Media Arts this year, our channel will get progressively better. And when that website comes out, G.T.O.com, we'll take the internet by storm. Because I'm going to have so much skill with the Photoshops. It'll be awesome. Anyway.
And then we'll finally be able to animate our stuff instead of just having a flat image for an hour.
Well, why didn't you put the gameplay up last time?
I don't know. I couldn't figure out how to get it to overlap.
Alright, we'll talk about this afterwards.
Yeah,
anyway.
When's your study halls?
The first period, both days. But the odd thing is, funny you bring this up, because I have a 4A class, but I don't have a 4B class. I don't even have a 4B study hall.
It's not even listed?
It's not. I don't have anything there. I don't have a third study hall, and I don't have a H class.
You're going to need to talk about that.
I'm going to have to talk about that, because, maybe not, because 4B rolls around, just walk out the school, because no one... Hey.
Yeah, they might notice it eventually, but if they don't for the first couple days...
Well, why would they? I'm not accounted for any class, so...
if they're, printing out report cards or something, or progress reports, and they'll be like, there's no 4B for this kid. That's a little suspicious.
Let's hope they're just stupid.
Yeah, it's Franklin.
Anyway, stuff I've been doing this week was, I've been doing a lot of cool stuff. I can't even talk about how cool it was. I'm just gonna... I've been, you know what? I haven't been doing anything cool.
Legally cannot talk about all the cool things I've been doing.
I've been sick this week. I got
cool.
I know I have bad allergies, but I think I went to go pick a tree outside. Got these really nice, indigo flowers that my mom wanted. And I think a whole bunch of pollen went in my nose. And as soon as I woke up the next day, I was just sneezing and coughing uncontrollably for the next 2 days. Until I smartened up and started taking some Benadryl, some Dayquil. Oh man, it was terrible. I went to the doctor today. Apparently, I'm not doing too good. I only have so many days to live. About 80 years left of my life, so expect that any day now. Besides that, I'm not doing much. Man, you make me realize how terrible my life is.
Sorry.
I'm not gonna say it's not your fault. Anyway, you want to talk about San Diego Comic-Con?
Yes. Hold on a second. Let me pull. Okay, so I haven't paid attention to everything that's been going on because I have a life.
That's not true.
That's definitely not true. But, so the Luke Cage teaser trailer just dropped. And it's got some action.
You're pausing as if I'm supposed to be clapping or something?
I don't know. It in the background, it's got this great song. It perfectly fits with, like, the mood. Shimmy Shimmy Ya by Old Dirty Bastard. Which, interesting name for an individual to accept for himself. Anyway, it's got an action-packed trailer. It sets the tone. It's perfect. It fits in well with the other two shows in that universe. And then there was the Daredevil Season 3 teaser, which was just a blood spatter on a railway sign. So that could mean literally anything.
So, what else is there, like, at Comic-Con? You just talking about, like, trailers for shows?
Yeah, I was talking about. And then there was the Harley Quinn Suicide Squad trailer. It was all about Harley Quinn.
Alright.
Which is interesting. I've never seen a trailer that's just been devoted to a single character, you know?
I don't know. Will there be fan service in this film?
Yes, lots of it. One of the first trailers has her, like, you know Cirque du Soleil when they're on, like, the ribbons?
Mm-hmm.
It's like that, but she's just in a bikini.
Oh, nice.
So, I mean...
Oh, wait. I need penetration. I'll leave it at that. Anyway.
They're not going to give that all away in the trailer. You know, you gotta give something for the fans to come.
Come see the movie. All right, in the film house.
Yeah. Then there was the Defenders teaser. That's just got me hyped for all sorts of reasons. And the Iron Fist first look, which they're taking some liberties with his origin story, but as long as they have like the main points, I'm sure it'll be fun.
I wish that I knew anything that you were talking about, because I feel like right now I'd be so excited for what's going on if I actually knew what it was.
I mean, if you saw the trailers, you might at least be interested, but yeah.
I just don't know where to start.
Go watch the trailers if you want.
I mean, they would do that anyway. You have to tell them that.
Yeah, true. I was mostly talking to you.
Oh, all right.
Check out the trailers if.
I'm a busy man.
Sure.
And are you trying to go to Comic-Con this year?
No.
Did you go to Comic-Con before?
Yeah, I've been to 3 Comic-Cons. Well, the small Comic-Cons here.
Did you cosplay?
This year I did.
As what?
Boba Fett. But it was a cheap costume because my brother was like, would you rather have a helmet or the whole costume? And I mistakenly said whole costume, not realizing that it was going to be like pajamas. Like they had Velcro. And then it was a plastic mask. And so he takes a picture of it. And then my sister's like, that's the one your nephew got. And I'm like, oh, okay.
I remember for Halloween, I think I was 9 years old, I wore a Poly-Whirl outfit. Now it's like a full body outfit. And I look like a joke. I might still have a picture of that. If I find that, I'll definitely post that somewhere.
Throwback Thursday. To the time Mark was a polygon. Or
Poly-Whirl.
Poly-Whirl, yeah.
Any more from Comic-Con?
No, just those 4 trailers.
Alright. How do you feel about Comic-Con? Is it worth going?
Sometimes it is. Like, if you go with a friend, the first time I went with Alex Dufresne.
Oh, what a man.
Yeah, that was more fun than the other times when you go alone, because you're just walking around in like a convention center, and you can buy stuff, but a lot of it's overpriced, and unless you're really into collecting like novelty stuff, a lot of it's not worth it.
All right.
But if you have the money to go like see a panel or meet a star, I guess you could.
MEAT a star? Nothing. We want to move on from that.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this news story that just happened like 15 minutes before we started recording.
Literal breaking news.
It's literal breaking news. You know that because I'm slapping my hands together. All right, this one from Polygon.com, and I'm gonna read this article verbatim. So if you don't mind, listen closely because I know you can't read, so I'm gonna read this for you.
Thanks.
Man faces 5 years for death threats sent to Blizzard, players. a California man who made graphic, violent threats to harm employees of Blizzard Entertainment and fellow Heroes of the Storm players, has been indicted, according to the Department of Justice.
Don't read the whole thing word for word.
I wanted to.
No, but you gotta quote it, man. Like,
okay.
Plagiarism laws and all that.
I cited my sources.
Yeah, but still, even if you cite your sources, you can't just...
all right. Mr. Philip A. Talbert. Oh my God, stop making me... Nah, I read the wrong thing. So this man, his name is Steven Sabulia. He's from Sacramento. He's 28 years old, and he made a lot of threats to injure employees of Blizzard. I don't know why. Maybe I need to keep reading the article. So he's fined $250,000 for what he said, and he's going to jail up to 5 years for death threats.
Ooh.
But let's get down to the quotes, I guess. He said that he'll visit Blizzard with an AK-47. What else he said?
Not a good idea.
He said something that he'll bomb New York. You know what? Well, let's take a pause so I can find these quotes.
If you're gonna do it, just do it. Don't tweet about it.
Huh? What?
Don't tweet. No, I mean this guy. It's like don't tweet about it beforehand. If you're gonna be a terrorist, just go be a terrorist. Don't be a terrorist, though. We're not advocating that. We're just saying if you're gonna do it right.
All right. So he's been sending messages to Blizzard employees saying that I'll bomb New York. Go back to cotton picking. So I'm guessing he's sending that to a black guy or gal. That's kind of racist. That's unnecessary. I don't know why you said that. He said, you make me want to shoot up in elementary school.
Okay.
That's not too good. Sabula also threatened to rape and kill the children of his opponents. So I guess this happened in Heroes of the Storm.
I mean, it's one thing to say something in a game chat, but to actually just go out of your way to really dig into your opponents, there's already something not right with this guy.
Keep silencing me in Heroes of the Storm, and I may or may not pay you a visit with an AK-47, amongst some other fun tools. This guy sounds threatening.
Or you could just be doing it to get attention.
No, this guy is actually crazy.
I know he is actually crazy, but he's going all over the place with his threats, which...
Did you also know he fantasized about having oral sex and sexual intercourse with his 5-year-old niece?
Okay,
that's so crazy, man.
That's messed up.
But this is not the first time that he's been caught doing crazy stuff, because in 2015, I think in March he told somebody that he has intentions for killing people inside of a park, and he got locked up inside an involuntary mental institution. With all that in mind, we already knew this guy was crazy and he wanted to kill people. So I feel maybe this is a little Nazi inside of me. Why didn't on the spot we just put 2 in his head and call it a day?
That's not even just like a Nazi thing. That's a normal thing to just expect that we get it over with, or to hope that we would have just gotten over with it.
I don't know. I haven't really looked into this. Now I'm asking this question. But when do sociopathic and psychopathic people ever get better?
I don't know if they ever get better, but I think they suppress the symptoms. If there's ever a getting better part, it would probably just be the suppression of symptoms.
Aren't they just a drain on society? I don't want to sound Republican or anything. I'm not saying have these people on the street. I'm actually saying the opposite. If we're gonna have these people in society, obviously we need to keep them wrapped up in a psychiatric care. But I think we should they're not gonna do anything positive with their lives. Objectively, they're not.
No, depends. I mean, if they're really out of it, then yeah, probably not. But if there's any chance we can help them.
This guy is definitely not.
He's definitely.
Extreme cases, I'm thinking, you know how, I mean, they call judges for a reason. I think you should put on to court. This guy's crazy, and he's a varying degree of crazy. You can analyze that because you're a judge. It's your job, and you think he's crazy enough, we'll kill him, put him on death row, and we'll give him the lethal injection and call it a day.
I wouldn't suggest killing everybody.
I'm not saying killing everyone. I'm just saying...
I know. I said I wouldn't suggest killing everybody that's at that level. Because even the most extreme cases can be healed, probably. miracles have happened?
I mean, yes. But no.
You should at least give it... You should at least try and help them before you just jump straight to killing.
Well, I mean, obviously they helped him and they thought he was okay enough to be freed the first time.
Yeah, true.
I don't know. I just think it's weird. I don't know. Anyway, I guess we can move on from that. We talk about too much depressing stuff, I guess.
Yeah, we should.
And here we are again talking about crazy people and eugenics, Sam.
Speaking of Nazis, you know how we have girls in pink, boys in blue, stereotypically?
Oh yes, that reminds me. They do need to send pics. Thank you.
Well, that too. But Hitler was the one that started that. It used to be boys were identified with pink and girls were identified with blue. But then Hitler started putting pink stars on gays. Or like pink images on gays. Which was then what associated it with femininity. So Hitler's the reason girls are associated with pink.
Is that true? Is that a 100% true fact?
I've heard it more places than... I've heard it a lot of places, so there's at least some truth to it, probably.
Alright. Well, it's time to get a little more sad, I guess. You think it'd be a more happier subject, but we're going to talk about our greatest moments in our lives. I'm going to start first to give you a little time to think about yours. My greatest moment in my life is the time I beat Grandmaster Galaxy in Super Mario Galaxy 2, the perfect run. That involves going through this really hard level, it's the last level in the game, without getting hit once. And, you know, I really can't describe how hard it was. It took me days, I think even weeks, to beat this level. And I dedicated hours upon hours to beat this level. When I finally did it, it felt awesome. I had goosebumps. My body was shaking. I never did something so awesome in my life. That involves all the times I got an A on a test, every time I got an A on a pop quiz, every time I finished a book. It never amounted to that moment in my life. My greatest moment was that. I don't know if it gets any better than that. Having that, I never had such a great accomplishment, such a amazing feat be done. How about you?
I don't know if I really have a greatest moment. I mean, I've never done anything. I can't think of anything that's at that level, I guess. My life's been pretty boring. I guess I might have to say, beating... No, that didn't happen. Probably beating the Elite Four with on Pokemon Emerald, Marc's ROM hack.
Oh yeah, so I made a Pokemon Emerald X. It's basically a hard version, a very hard version, and it's a pretty hard game. But man, your greatest moment came a couple of months ago.
Probably.
Wow.
At least the greatest one I can think of off the top of my head.
Man, you need to hurry up and lose this virginity. God, I know it's becoming a little...
Okay.
I'm just teasing. Except I'm not. It's a true fact. We need to hurry up here. Anyway, if you want to share your greatest moment in your life, you can send in your audio to the Gmail, and we'll play it on the podcast. We promote fan interaction. So if you ever feel like you want to have an opinion expressed on this podcast, don't leave it for the comments. I want audio, and we want your voice to literally be heard. So bring it on. We're open.
In extreme cases, if you can't record audio, we will take comments, but we probably won't read them.
I mean, I forget to read them.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't want to. It's that, I mean, I'm not signed into the G.T.O account all the time, so I don't get the notifications about it. So, anyway, also send fan fiction. Fan fiction is always appreciated. Not necessarily about us, but if you have your own fan fiction, it's not getting popular out there, we'll read it on the podcast. How do you feel about that? It's a new idea I came up with.
I'd have to screen it first before I agreed to
No,
anything.
we don't. No.
Before I agreed to read it.
Well, I'm reading no matter what.
You do that.
I want the most raunchiest, nastiest, skankiest.
Most raunchiest.
inappropriate thing you could come up with,
Inappropriate.
I'm reading it here. This I'm your advocate. Maybe not so much Sam, but I'll be
Nope.
your advocate for
Not at
life.
all. No Sonic fan fiction, please.
Especially.
Had enough of that.
And pictures.
Too much of
If
that.
you want to draw pictures of your
No.
fan page, we want illustrations. Anyways, I'm making a video this week. Hopefully I'll make it this week. It's about my top 5 video games of all time. And it's to ingratiate myself with my new channel, and the viewers will know what games I like, what I don't like, and how I feel towards them. And I feel like we should cover that on this podcast. Maybe not all 5 of yours, but some of your highlights and reasons why. But before we jump into that, I would like to say what makes a game great. I've been analyzing that, and it might sound like a hack, a trite thing to talk about, but I feel like it's understated, the things that go into having a great experience or associating greatness with anything, not just games, movies, or television, or whatever. My point is, though, when I was analyzing my games, they're not only great on the objective merits and the gameplay of them, but also the time that they came into my life. So, let's see. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. A lot of people don't
do this.
Huh?
Do this on your own channel.
No.
Isn't
I
that what that
want
was for?
to talk about. I want to talk about this with you.
Okay.
All right. So Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Not a lot of people. It's not a critically acclaimed game, I could say. But I love that game. I think the gameplay is good. The only thing that's bad about the game is, for multiplayer, is the lag, which is my fault. My internet's terrible. And the people I play with, their internet's terrible. But it really came at a time in my life that I mean, not needed it, but it really helped me. Because every night for like 8th grade and the summer after that, I was going on playing with my friends, having that interaction of like having a party every night with your friends, and it was just awesome. And I can't. It's like no one will have that same experience that I had with that game. There's something understated about that, because any game could be your greatest game based on that thing. I don't know. You have something similar to that?
I don't know. There haven't been that many games that have really hit me deep that way.
Hit you deep. What about Hoonie Pop?
No.
Oh, visual novels?
Nope.
Okay.
Nah, I don't know.
Yeah.
There probably have, but I've never played a game getting into that mindset.
I mean, I never got into that mindset per se. I'm just looking back on it, and this is why, like I could say, this is why I like it. And as I want to become a reviewer, a games reviewer, and I think it's important to not only analyze what this game offers physically, but what it offers to me emotionally, and what it can offer to others emotionally. I know that's really maybe that a little too philosophical when it comes to talking about games, but I think it's something that should be talked about, because once you get down to that level of detail, you could really make an assessment on how you feel about a game and how you could talk about others and how good this game is in terms of reviewing, I think. Now that's what makes a good reviewer in my eyes, is how detailed you could get in and separating those biases and what you could take from it. So that's basically what I wanted to talk about, is analyzing that emotion. So yeah, I guess you just never feel that emotion.
Nah, not really.
What do you feel that emotion towards then?
I don't know. I mean, usually I start playing video games to like escape something, so I'm trying not to deal with emotions.
Oh yeah. That's another aspect of it. There's games that I play that help me get through a hard time. What would that be for you?
I used to be Skyrim a lot, just because it was so simple to just get into it. Really, any of the Bethesda RPGs, Skyrim, Fallout 3.
For me, I had one like that. It was Pokemon Black and White 2, and it's kind of like Skyrim for Pokemon. It's extremely long, got a lot of stuff to do, and it's moderately hard. And it helped me get through that first year of high school, which was really tough for me. Maybe we could talk about that later, but it really helped me get through that. I don't know, where would I be? I mean, I'd probably still be here, Where I can't see my life going the same direction without that game or games similar to that. What about you? Oh,
Yeah. My life would definitely be a lot different if I didn't have that escape, that sort of pot to pour all my time into.
Well, wouldn't you feel like you might be more productive, or do you think it'd be the exact opposite? You think you might have committed suicide, or?
I don't think it would have been that bad, but I don't know. I probably wouldn't have been more productive because I'd have been dealing with those things in an unproductive way.
Well, I have one guess before we move on. Before we do the trivia, I think you would die to masturbation. Okay, Pokemon trivia time.
Hold up, before we do that. This reminds, if you want us to do like reviews of video games in video form.
I was gonna do that anyway. Nope.
Yeah. Oh, do you want to do this on the main channel, or?
Yeah, I was gonna do it on the main channel. I haven't decided about that because I'm nowhere near that point. We need game capture. We need high def cameras. We need a boom mic. I don't know why, but we need more stuff. I don't think we're there yet. Let's take it slow. We're not in any rush.
Yeah.
So I mean that is coming before the turn of the year. I think that's soon enough.
Okay.
So last week I think you got a 2 or a 3. So let's just say I'm pretty sure you got a 2 right.
I don't even remember what it was on.
It was on Xbox.
Oh yeah, I got like 2.
All right, so you got a 2 and a 3. You got 5 points. I got a 3. This is my second quiz, and this one's on Pokemon, so I should get a 10. Let's kick it off. What's number 1?
Who was the first Pokemon ever created?
Rhyhorn.
Nope.
What?
Rhydon.
Oh God.
What popular Pokemon from the anime was almost included in the first Smash Bros. Game as a playable character, or as a trophy?
Wait, a trophy or a character?
But a character or like an assist. One of the two.
I don't remember.
They're a little unclear on that.
I don't remember the characters that you could play as in the first Smash. Was
Pikachu and Jigglypuff.
Yeah,
Pikachu and Jigglypuff were the only 2 Pokemon included in that game in any way.
So the only 2 Pokemon from Gen 1. Oh, I can't think of the other ones.
Very popular in the anime.
Wouldn't it be Clefairy because they were like a...
No.
What?
It was Meowth.
Oh, alright. Number 3.
This Pokemon is based on the same legend as the titular Jinchuriki in the anime Naruto.
Is that the big frog?
No. The
What?
Jinchuriki is the thing inside of... Naruto is the Jinchuriki.
Oh, Ninetales.
Yep.
The Ninetale Fox. I knew that.
I gave you a lot more. But anyway, yeah,
I got 1 point, everyone.
1 point. Which round fluff monster was almost the series mascot and Ash's companion?
Brown fluff monster?
Round fluff monster.
Jigglypuff?
Nope, Clefairy.
Oh, I knew the answer. Why am I doubting myself?
Which region in Pokemon is based on a region in Japan with the same name?
Kanto.
Yes.
That's 2.
Who are the Swords of Justice legendaries based on?
Swords of Justice legendaries based on?
Which classic piece of literature?
You talking about a book?
Yes.
I don't read. I don't know that. The Art of War.
No.
Damn.
The 3 Musketeers.
Oh, I don't know.
So you're not going to get this next one right.
No. What is it?
Which legendary corresponds with each Musketeer?
I don't know what 3 legendaries you're talking about.
Cobalion, Terrakion, or 4 legendaries.
I don't know what the 3 Musketeers are. So
okay, well that was my bad. Anyway, Game Freak started out producing what before they created Pokemon? They were a what?
A game developer?
No, before they were a game developer.
Oh.
It's in their name, Game Freak. What did they do?
Porn games? No. They sold card games.
No, they were a game enthusiast magazine.
What
Okay.
What number is this?
This is 9.
Alright, go on.
Only Pokemon with the Pokedex number 000.
Missing no?
No. Victini.
Oh my god. I should have known that.
Only main series game in which you see the protagonist's father. Main series games.
Oh, and a Pokemon Emerald.
Yeah.
Alright, that's 3. What's the bonus question?
Which games almost had a skateboard included as a mode of transportation?
What? You're asking all these obscure questions.
That's the point, Mark. It's trivia, not things everybody knows.
I thought he was going to ask me who's the 8th gym leader of the 4th region.
No.
Ugh. Alright. Skateboard. It wouldn't be X and Y because they did put skating, roller skates in. So
no, it was relatively early.
yeah, okay. So I'm thinking when they introduce a bike. So between Crystal and Emerald, so I'm going to think Gold, Silver, Crystal.
Yep.
Yes, that's 4. I'm a winner. I got 40% on the quiz that's all about stuff that I know. Pokemon is my life's work, and I got a 40% on it. Well, I got a 4 and a 3. I got 7 points. You got 5 points. The next topic will be what's your thing that you know the most about, or you think you know the most about?
In regards to video games, I could not tell you.
What? How?
Because I don't.
What about
Dark Souls?
Dark Souls?
I guess you could maybe do some Dark Souls trivia.
I was gonna ask you. I was gonna name Madden, and you list all the Madden covers that got injured. No, we're not gonna do that. Maybe eventually, but I'll do Dark Souls.
Okay.
Oh, all right. We got some things for you to look forward to. Oh, what we got here? Madden 17. All right. That's a game.
Yeah.
I mean, Madden. I think it's really degraded in the past couple of years. It's been the exact same game.
Been the exact same game most of the time.
No, because I was playing. I think it was Madden 12. It's a lot different from 14. And I don't know what 13 was with the jump. Because I didn't get 13, but the jump between 12 and 25 were drastic in terms of gameplay and interface. I guess it's supposed to be more realistic now, but I don't really like it. I like it when it's more arcadey because I have vivid memories when I was a child playing Madden 07, and I used to play with the Saints a lot. And I got Deuce McAllister to do the HB toss every time, and I'll get a guaranteed 9 yards at least. Because all you gotta do is run to the outside, and everyone on defense is like super slow compared to everyone on offense for some reason. And that was fun as a kid. I used to beat grown people with that move. Those are great days. You don't have any moments like that?
Not really.
What do you do with people when you see them? Rock paper, scissors?
Yeah, probably.
Magic the Gathering?
Yeah, I do Magic.
Next week. Do you have any guest books, Sam? Do you have any guest book next week?
Nope. Unless Dantes or Riley want to show up. But they haven't said anything to me. Has Dantes said anything to you?
No. I'm the initiator on that one. So I think next week we should have an audio teaching of Magic the Gathering. Because this is what I want to do. Off the podcast yesterday, you texted me about how the only similar interest that we have is video games, really, and that's kind of contentious with the podcast because there's no video game news, so we really can't talk about video games that much. There's no news, and we too poor to buy new video games. And also about that, you're a PlayStation guy, I'm an Xbox guy. We can't talk about stuff in between. Do you ever have a Wii?
Yeah.
What games did you play on it?
Smash Bros.
No, alright. We can't talk about that too much either.
No.
And I play a lot of Pokemon. I could talk about, have a whole monologue about Pokemon if you want, but that doesn't make for a good discussion. So we have to branch out. And I know that you're really into comic books and all that. I know you're into tabletop gaming, which piqued my interest, and card games happen to be a part of that. And I play a little bit of Yu-Gi-Oh! Time to time, and I do have like 1,000 cards of old Pokemon TCG cards, and I really don't play Pokemon TCG anymore. So if you want to buy that from me, anyone who's listening, I'll give them for you for a good price. You got some rare cards in there if you want them. I got a hollow foil Arceus in there if you want it. Alright, I'll sell that to you. Anyways, Magic the Gathering did come up. I'm like, you could just teach me how to play Magic the Gathering for similar to Yu-Gi-Oh! And I'll get into that. We got something to talk about. I'm guessing the metagame's always changing, right? With new packs.
Yeah.
Slightly, alright. So we talk about that next week. Maybe we can have similar interests. But towards my side, I want to get you in something. I know you might not like it, but I want you to start watching wrestling with me.
Okay. Alright,
so I don't know, this week or next week, if you have time, I want to do a match commentary with you. We're going to watch one match. I got to pick it first. The one match I really want to show you is really entertaining and intense. But it's 50 minutes long, so I don't know if you have time to sit through that.
Probably not.
Well, there's another one that's 20 minutes long that I really like. That's cool. We could do that. I want to get you into it, like you want to get me in the match together. So yeah, more stuff to talk about on here. We'll be closer, like brothers, and this podcast will be better, and we'll all benefit. Anyway, let's go back to the things that we're looking forward to.
Okay.
Then I mentioned Meat Party, the movie.
Sausage Party, you mean?
Sausage Party. I thought it was Meat Party.
No.
I mean, Sausage Party makes more sense.
The Seth Rogen one?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Sausage Party.
Alright. I'm looking forward to, speaking of wrestling, WWE Battlegrounds this Sunday. Are you going to be there?
Nope.
No, you're not. Am I going to be there? No, I'm not. But I'm going to watch it. I'm going to enjoy it. You get to see people, you get to see, whatever. Who cares? The another thing to look forward to is Pokemon Sun and Moon. Sam, I think this segment is becoming a farce of itself. I really think that you're not taking it seriously as I am. Because every week,
I didn't put that there.
Every week I see it pop up. I don't know how I got on my phone. I'm definitely not typing this in. Because why would I type it in? I'm not trying to do the same thing every time.
Yeah, sure.
So if you want to ruin this segment, I thought it was a really good segment. But you keep ruining it consistently every week, so...
Okay, fine. You want to blame me? Blame me.
I don't know. You can blame this guy right here. Anyway, the game of the week is Grand Theft Auto 5. In celebration of that new pack that came out. Forgot the name of it. That's embarrassing. We play whole new jobs. Get them rob more banks in fun and creative ways. GTA 5 is another one of those games that have so many unique experiences in, and I wish I had a PC and we all both had money to buy this game, because I feel like we would have a lot of fun. And GTA 5 is one of the greatest games of all time, barring your experience, barring like what time it came in your life. There's no way anyone can ever say they had a bad time with this game. It's the magnum opus of video games, if I could say that.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. Like, what game is better?
I don't know. There is no best game. There's no.
Well, I know, but like, I can't put my finger on it. But this game and just.
It's definitely a great game. I'd love to play more of it.
Like certain games go and like go up there in the gaming hall of fame, the fake gaming hall of fame. I think that it goes right up there, along with like 5 of the Pokemon games, of course. But whatever. So that's the game of the week. Go back, play that. They got new DLC. It's always free. And go rob a bank or two, buy a car, kill a hooker or two. Do your thing. Anyway, I feel like I was gonna talk about something. Do you have anything else?
Nothing big. I mean, Pokemon Go still happening.
What have you done the past week? Want to update?
I caught 2 EVs outside your house.
Nice.
I caught a Charmander, and then hatched a Charmander like 2 minutes later. So I had 3 Charmanders.
What level are you?
8 or 9.
I really can't play this game that often because there's no monuments around my house, so I have to go to the park every time. And then when I go to the park, the app won't load because I'm on the crappy LTE connection, and it was raining, so I had even a worse connection. And it was terrible. Yeah, this was a really bad week for me. I was sick, sneezing my brains out, and I couldn't play Pokemon Go. The only way I could do anything, make any progress, so I ran out of Pokeballs like Monday, and the only way I got any other Pokeballs is by driving by Pokestops on the way to the doctor, hoping I was in range of it. So it was very frustrating to be on the interstate driving 60 miles per hour trying to click on a Pokestop before you're out of the range.
Yeah, this game is impossible to play like on the highway. It's nearly impossible to play just driving at all.
Well, no.
If you're
driving like in a
residential area, yeah, that's easier. Still kind of difficult, but better than on a highway.
What you just call it?
Weedle.
Ah, nice.
Nope, didn't catch it.
That been happening more and more to me lately. The Pokemon been breaking out.
Yeah, because as you level up.
No, that's lame. Do they have great balls in this game?
Yeah, level 10 though.
Oh. Okay. I have a question though.
Yeah.
When did you start upgrading your Pokemon? Because because as you level up, the Pokemon get stronger. So I'm like, why don't? That's the Pokemon you catch.
Pokemon that you catch, yeah.
Yeah, the Pokemon you catch get stronger. So what's the point of me upgrading right now if I'm immediately gonna level up and catch something that's superior than what I have?
It depends. Like if you have a 3-stage evolution Pokemon,
yes,
like a Pidgey,
mm-hmm.
don't evolve them once, unless you know you can evolve them again immediately after, because then you're gonna catch like a Pidgeotto that's like 10 higher CP or something like that, so it's already stronger. That's just a tip that I heard. But is there a maximum time you can power up a Pokemon? Doesn't look like it, no.
Because if there isn't, that mitigates my problem. Because if I can just keep upgrading it, it wouldn't matter if I found stronger ones. I just power up the one I already have.
Yeah, you can power it up pretty much infinitely.
What do you mean pretty much infinitely? See, either infinitely or not, Sam.
I don't know the exact numbers, but...
Alright. I just wanted to make sure how it goes before... Cause I have like 10 or 11,000 Stardust. And I just wanted to make sure if I go in. Because I don't know... You can't buy Stardust, right?
No.
And I can't play the game that often, so... That'd be problematic. And I'm still level 7. I wish I had Pokemon trades in this game, though.
Yeah, that'll come out soon, supposedly.
Well, I went through all the topics really quickly.
Yeah.
How's it going?
It's going great. So what? GTA 5. Have you played that often?
Yeah, I have the game. I played it. I got it like the Christmas after it came out, and I've been playing like ever since. I kind of stopped playing it beginning of the summer because I did like everything you could do. I'm like 99% complete with the game, and I usually never 100% complete a game. All I gotta do is like find some, not spaceship parts. I gotta do all the stunt jumps, and those are annoying because if you fail them, you gotta go all the way back around and do them again. But after I do that, I 100% completed a game, and that'd be pretty cool. But I play that game a lot, many hours.
I remember one of my brother's friends brought over his Xbox for like a sleepover or something, and so he hooks it up. It's like, hey, I've got GTA 5. Let's check it out. And so they all go eat dinner or whatever. He's like, Sam, you can hop on if you want. And so the first thing I do is I'm just driving around. I don't think I've committed any crimes yet, but I get out of a car. A cop walks up to me and arrests me on the spot before I do anything. And so he loses all of his guns, armor, everything.
How do you get busted? Wow.
I don't know. I got confused because he was like, you know how the game kind of stops when you're getting arrested?
Oh, yeah.
But you do have the opportunity to run away. I didn't realize that. So I'm just like, okay, it's game over. But I'm not going to lose much. I'm just going to lose some money, lose some time. But then it's like, no, you lost everything.
I haven't got busted in a while. I think I busted once in my 100 plus hours of playing that game. I'm pretty good at that game, if I say. I can never get into G.T.O online because I have no one to play with. Anyway, we got a Twitter account, Sam. You know what I've been doing lately on Twitter? I've been doing stuff. I've been trying to make funny jokes, trying to make people laugh. So all of you listening, I would like you to go to @G.T.O podcast. Give us a follow. Give us a retweet. Read the tweets. And if you enjoy them, stay followed. And eventually, we'll post more funny stuff. I'm controlling Twitter. I made that executive decision right now. I'm controlling the Twitter. You can do the Facebook. I don't know how Facebook works.
Okay.
Expect stuff there. This week, hopefully this time, we can get the controller to work on Sam's computer so he can record some Super Mario World gameplay. Have that up for you. You can watch that. You'll probably enjoy that. Nice little game. It's a fantastic game. And on my channel, The Brown Lucario, I'll post my top 5 games of my top favorite games. I'll post that there sometime this week, and after that I might start a playthrough. I don't know what game though, because if I'm going to do Pokemon, I'm going to do it right. I want all the bios. I want all the ins and outs to make it a good, something nice to look at and a good walkthrough. Besides that, I think I'm done. I have nothing else to talk about. We exhausted everything.
So, you know that, have you heard about that Eevee evolution?
Oh yeah, you name it Rainer or whatever, and it turns into what's the 3 names again?
Sparky for Jolteon, Rainer for Vaporeon, and Pyro for Flareon. Well, I can evolve one of my Eevees right now, so I'm gonna name it Sparky if I can get the... Have you guys noticed that problem where the keyboard doesn't show up?
I don't know. I don't nickname my Pokemon.
Okay, well. What's your biggest catch?
My biggest catch? I don't know. I think it's a 200. Actually, I think I might have hatched some.
Not just your most powerful, but your best Pokemon.
My best Pokemon. I'll check right now. It's probably a 162 Eevee before I check, but I think today I hatched a 2 something Growlithe. Pretty good. My egg hatches been hatching me some really powerful Pokemon.
Yeah.
Don't mind that.
You just turn the volume down.
Let's see what I got going here.
Let us know in the comments some of your best catches or hatches.
I caught a 215 Furo.
Ooh.
But I'm not working with much. I don't got that much. I'm not ready. I just don't know. I just don't know when to start upgrading my Pokemon. Level 10, level 15. I don't know.
You start updating them as soon as, if you catch a rare one, or one that's not common in your area, I would suggest start powering that up as soon as possible, because it's unlikely you're gonna. If it feels it's unlikely you're gonna catch another one that's stronger, then.
All right then. Well, could we call it a wrap on this podcast?
Yep. Hold on, before we do that, we're gonna see if this thing works. Alright. So it's an Eevee.
Alright, name Sparky. 259 CP, that's pretty powerful. And evolve it. Alright, here we go. And it is a... Jolteon. You
cool.
Got what you wanted.
Works for me. Has worked for some of my friends, so that's good.
What is it? CP?
Hold on, gotta get through the Pokedex. 520.
Oh my god.
Which is just below my 538 Pidgeot.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
No, that blows my 215 Furo out the water.
I remember I caught a Dratini in my church, and then hatched one a couple days later.
I found a Dratini on the highway, and I got it. I hit it. I managed to hit it in a ball, and it immediately popped out and ran away.
Ooh.
Well, that sucks. So, do you have any videos on your channel that you plan on posting this coming week?
I don't know. It all depends when I wake up. If I get up early enough, I'll do some vlogging. Just walking around the neighborhood. Well, it's not so much vlogging as videoing me walking around my neighborhood and then talking about life. If you care about my love life at all, go check that channel out. I'll link in the description. Link to yours too. Okay.
You know, I already said with respect for my channel and from this channel, Twitter, the Facebook, go there. This week, I think I'm gonna start working on getting this iTunes feed. Get that going. I don't know what it requires. I'll look into that.
RSS feed requires an RSS.
I don't know what that is, but I'll work on this thing.
Yeah, we can.
So, I'll share this podcast if you got this far. If you didn't, well, that sucks. We'll see you later.
Yep.
Thank you.
Signing off.